prices have rallied today after conflict between the US and Iran intensified, raising fresh concerns over crude supplies from the Middle East as shipping through the Strait of Hormuz came under increasing pressure. Brent Crude climbed above $90 a barrel, rising 2.3% to $90.13 a barrel, while US benchmark WTI crude gained 2.07% to $84.2. The move extended last week's sharp rally when Brent surged 15.9%, its biggest weekly gain since April, and WTI rose 15.5% as well, its strongest weekly advance since early March. The latest gains followed another night of US military action against Iran. The US launched strikes for the 9th consecutive night, while Iran also continued attacks across the Gulf, with Bahrain and Kuwait reporting fresh missile and drone strikes. The growing hostilities have also disrupted movement in the Strait of Hormuz. Rumi is giving us details on the oil baskets from across the world and how prices have raised. Rumi, take it over.
Strikes continue. We also remember that Iran has also struck vessels in the Strait of Hormuz this morning itself. Now we're learning that oil prices continue to surge, with Brent crude crossing the $90 per barrel mark after the US and Iran have intensified their attacks in the Middle East. These attacks are, of course, raising concerns over energy supplies through the Strait of Hormuz. Let's talk about the latest numbers that we are getting right now. If we look at WTI crude, the last price of one barrel of crude oil that we saw was $84.59. The change is, of course, a rise in 2.55% or $2.10 per barrel. Let's take a look at Brent crude as well, which is UK based. The last price that we are learning of is 90.79. We just saw WTI crude, in fact, rise again. It's now changed by 2.55%, with its price being $84.73. Let's take a look at Murban crude, where the last price recorded was $83.60 US, with a rise in 2.80%. Brent crude, of course, has seen the sharpest rise with 3.14% increase. If we talk about WTI Midland, in fact, let's take a look at that as well. Its current price stands at $82.78 US, with a rise in 4.32%, but it's the 2-day delay that we're talking about. Then let's talk about DME Oman as well, where 4 days ago there was a minus 3.91% decrease, which of course was not at a point when the US was not as intensely striking Iran. So we are expecting a rise there as well. If we talk about Western Canadian Select, there has also been a rise in the prices. The prices now stand at $70.14 US dollars per barrel. Let's talk about gasoline in the US. It's currently at $3.425 with a rise in 0.94%. Heating oil has also seen a rise of 2.41%. WTI Midland, again, like I pointed out, saw the highest rise of 4.32%. So pretty all in all, if we take a look at this graph as well, we see this crest right here on the 16th of July when WTI Midland was at $77.73 US, but after that it saw a hike. It went to 81.3, a very less low, and then now it's at its peaks back again at $82.78 US. Yes.